let's discuss the different types of brackets in expressions. So these are the four types of brackets that can occur in an expression. These four types are no different. There's not one that's more important than the other. The only thing that you need to keep in mind is open inner brackets first. Whenever you have multiple brackets in an expression, you have to open the inner brackets first. Say for example, you have this expression over here. Now 2 plus 3 is the innermost expression over here, right? Therefore you have to open that first. So this becomes 2 into 6 minus 5, which is 2 into 1. 6 minus 5 gives you 1, and that gives you the answer as 2. So open inner brackets first. Alright, now if all the brackets as we have stated here are no different, are of equal priority, why do you have these four types of brackets? The vinculum, simple brackets, curly brackets, and square brackets. So what's the need of these different types of brackets? Let's try to understand that. Over here I have an expression. Now there are multiple brackets used and it's difficult to understand which opening bracket corresponds to which closing bracket. Of course, with a careful eye you can identify it. For example, this opening bracket corresponds to this closing bracket. So if you go from the inside to the outside with a careful eye, you can identify it, but it is difficult to read. Imagine I use different colors for the brackets. So now it becomes very easy. I can see that this bracket corresponds to this one, right? This opening bracket corresponds to this closing bracket, and so on and so forth. Now it's difficult to have these type of color coding when you write an expression, and instead of this we have these different types of brackets. So now easily I can see that this opening bracket corresponds to this closing bracket, this opening bracket corresponds to this closing bracket, this opening bracket corresponds to this one over here. Now let's try to solve it. Over here you have the vinculum, right? Now this is like 3 and 3 plus 4 is in a bracket. That's the vinculum. Now let's solve this first because it's the innermost bracket. This becomes 7 over here. Now the next innermost bracket is this part over here, right? So that's 1 plus 2 into 7, that's 15, right? So we write that over here like this. Now the next innermost bracket is this part over here. So you have 8 plus 4 into 15. 4 into 15 is 60. 8 plus 60 gives you 68. So we write this over here like this. We get 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 plus 68. 2 plus 68 is 70. 5 plus 70 is 75, which is your answer.